name is Joe Benson. I'm the owner and main instructor, chief instructor of 3-1 Training Solutions. We started up early 2020 and have been teaching ever since. We're based out of Downriver, Michigan, with most of our classes being taught out of the Roselle and Woodhaven, Brownstown area. However, we have branched out as far as Commerce Township, so we do get around Southeast Michigan quite a bit. Our motto at 3-1 Training Solutions is educate, train, and inspire. So we want to educate our local community, give them the proper training, and then hopefully that inspires them to pass on the knowledge. I was working at a firing range just outside of Downriver, and I wasn't too happy with how they were running the classes and how they had everything set up. So 3-1 started from my Marine Corps job as a 31, as a machine gunner in the Marine Corps in the infantry. Right now, only the introduction to handgun course, and then CPO course, and a private instruction. Basically, if you have some basic knowledge, you just need to tweak some fundamentals and become a little bit more proficient with handguns, firearms. First step, what I like with my students is that they take our Intro to Handgun course. The CPL class is not really geared around introductory shooters. We do kind of briefly go over that, however, we don't dedicate as much time as we like to. We like to kind of get you off on the right foot, and that intro class is really where you just start from the basics. This is a handgun, and kind of go from there. You just get more time to kind of differentiate between different handguns, how ammo works, how the handgun works themselves. You just don't get that time in a CPL class. We're so strapped for time. It's an 8-hour course, and most of it is honestly covered on the legality of carrying. Right? We spend as much as 2 hours on just the legal portion in the CPL class. So sometimes we're just strapped for time, and it's a lot of information thrown at a student. So I know half of them are sitting there days halfway through the class, and they're not going to retain that knowledge. So to really start them off on the best foot forward, to dedicate a different class to an intro class is really the right step. Yes, you get to handle a firearm in both the intro to handgun classes as well as a CPL class. You can definitely go buy a gun before your CPL class. However, I wouldn't really recommend that. Right, if you don't have that knowledge of what's a semi-auto versus revolver, or different calibers, or really what's best for you, which is something that we touch on in an intro class, you just don't have the knowledge to go out and make a purchase. Now, you can talk to a salesman of a gun store, and they might be able to walk you through the process. However, you should really have that background information on firearms. Yes, yep, and both the intro classes as well as the CPL class, we'll kind of pass around different firearms, let you handle different firearms, and kind of get a feel of what you think is best for you. So if you're nervous around firearms, what I recommend is just take your time. I have family members that are still a little uneasy or unsure of firearms, so just start out slow. Everyone is on a different roadmap or a different course, so just take your time and really just seek the good education before you start handling firearms. So if you've taken the first class, the intro class and the CPL class, my recommendation is just seek additional training. That's something that I do as an instructor. I'm always a student first, and then I'm an instructor. So I'm always going out and looking for more classes, advanced classes, looking on YouTube. Just vet the instructors, make sure it's good education. You can basically self-teach yourself anything. So yeah, just look out there for advanced classes or further instruction.